dead.
This is how we do it round here. Fuck, sound the alarm.
Where's the paper towel?
Did someone get ripped apart before?
Where's the paper towel?
Sound the alarm. This is how we do it round here. Come get some. Traitor, get him! This is how we do it around here.
Where's the paper towel?
boys.
You survived. I was confident this little detour was gonna get us all killed. What happened? I'll just take your word for it. Let's go. Come on, we only have one chance to fight our way out of here. Grab weapons and let's go.
So where are you hiding?
Where's the paper towel? Where's the paper towel? Ah, shit! Where's the paper towel? Where's the paper towel? Out! paper towel? Where's the paper towel? Where's the paper towel?
You! Time to say goodbye, asshole.
I was thinking the same thing.
Your blood will soak the earth.
Where's the paper towel? Where's the paper towel?
What do you need? But
This is how we do it round here. Fuck. Sound the alarm. We got a live one on the loose.
Autopilot engaged.
This is Captain Jameson, NCR Caravan Baker, the 5th Battalion Commander. We're under attack. Repeat, we're...
This is Carrie Vargas, Desert Rangers. Convoy Alpha has been taken out. Moving to assist.
Rangers? Who the hell are you? What are you doing on this channel?
You're under attack from Raiders. My team is also under fire. Do you want our help or not?
Affirmative on assist. I don't know who you are, Vargas, but you're a godsend. What's your position?
Due east along 138, about a half-mile out from your position. I'm running in. Watch the east ridge.
Jesus Christ, they got aircraft! 8 o'clock high! They've got us boxed in!
You there! Hold your position! What are you doing here? I'm Ranger Carrie Vargas, Desert Rangers. Are you a citizen of the NCR? I'm Carrie Vargas, Desert Rangers, Delta Company. My team and I were heading south along the 15. Those raiders ambushed us north of here. I met up with an NCR caravan, and we've been pinned down for over an hour. There's a second unit heading north that just got hit. You don't look like much, but I... Trust you? I don't know. Just a hunch. You might just be the miracle I'm praying for. Damn it. Already making... Grab the rifle off that body. Hey, are you ready to save that NCR captain? He doesn't have much time. Right, follow me. Stick to cover and avoid the open desert. They're dropping mortars all across our path.
Where's the paper towel?
This isn't a battle we can win. We should rescue the captain. Come on.
Walter! Hell, am I ever glad to see your ugly mug.
Captain Jameson, what the hell happened? Who are these guys?
Walt, you wouldn't believe me if I swore on my mama's grave. Get that gate open.
Yes, sir, Captain. We'll grab
They're with me. Come on.
This place is enormous. And kind of disgusting. Oh, I think I see an electronics store up ahead. Maybe a good time to pay a visit.
Sand Creek dwellings and recycled shanties. A classic NCR outpost. The last fart from the shit of civilization.
Talk to the General. Please, don't try to get us involved with the NCR. Stay focused on your promise to find our tribe.
I don't trust this. Silver. Beware of treachery, my friend.
Well, that's the end of that. Ah! You like that?
Captain? Hey, wait. You have to sign in your tags.
I don't care. We need to see this general ASAP. And leave the kid. She's with me.
Captain Jameson, what the hell are you doing in my office?
Can't you see we're having a meeting?
Sirs, I apologize for the intrusion. This is Carrie Vargas of the Desert Rangers.
Well met, Ranger. What's this about, Captain?
Sirs, I regret to inform you that our convoy was ambushed by raiders at the I-15 Beltway.
What? What happened, Captain? Details.
Able Company was ambushed minutes before we were. We got the radio transmission and double-timed it to their position. My unit, Baker Company, followed them in. We were pinned down until Ranger Vargas and his Vault Dweller intervened. We eliminated a survivalist commander immediately ran to Union City. I'm sorry, sir, but Able Company was lost.
You mean to tell me that a band of raiders successfully ambushed 80 men?
Sir, the raiders were in force and were assisted by aircraft. They had vertibirds bearing Enclave marks.
Captain, do you understand the gravity of your claim? Are you certain?
Yes, sir. Ranger Vargas can confirm.
Yes, sir, I can. The survivalists appear to possess Enclave technology. They overwhelmed my unit with plasma weapons 10 minutes earlier.
General, if what they're saying is true, we could face an imminent Enclave threat.
Gentlemen, the contents of this conversation are classified. Everyone leave this room except the kid.
General, I have to object.
Get out! All of you, now!
Sir, I will have to inform the Joint Chiefs of this.
Vault Dweller, come here and take a seat. I'd like a word with you. Staff Sergeant, close the door. Well then, I'm very pleased to meet you, Vault Dweller. My name is General Silverman, head of NCR forces in this territory. If my subordinate is correct, you may have unwittingly fallen into possession of top-secret NCR intelligence. Am I correct in having understood that your vault was captured by Enclave forces? Sorry to hear that. I assume the explosion reported in the mountains was Vault 18. I'm sorry for your loss. I'd be lying to you if I said it didn't shock me. The Enclave has been gone for years, crushed by a decades-long war. Vault 18's been off the radar too. Can you tell me exactly what these Enclave are looking for in the vault? Where did they get your location? Never heard of him. Like I said, they've been gone 20 years. They must have a base out east, low on manpower. I'm going to venture a guess that by us, you mean healthy adult humans. That sounds like their MO. I don't know if you're aware, but they've pulled this old stunt before. You're just the latest. So, how'd they get in? Wasteland scouts. No doubt old Doc Kevin Rossman. I always expected his vault to be up there somewhere. You do know that Rossman is wanted for treason in the NCR, and by helping him, you're also implicated. I'll take that as an admission of ignorance. Look, miss, I don't know how close you were to Rossman, but he was a good man. If it were up to me, I'd have the president pardon him right now. But as record shows, he betrayed key NCR business interests and is wanted for murder. He thwarted a prospector's effort to locate and extract technology from vaults in this area, specifically Vault 18. Got a lot of NCR citizens killed or captured by raiders in the process. Not that those bastards didn't deserve it. Right. Now the questions I want answered. What happened to those Enclave agents? You must be a highly competent soldier to pull off a counterattack like that. You walked across Raider Alliance country, killed a psychotic commander, and before that, you defeated veteran Enclave officers in battle. I'm starting to get a picture of you as quite an asset. What do you say we have a talk about continued service in the NCR? I can't promise you much, but I'll have it taken care of. You people have been through quite a lot in the past few days. You're free to rest here. A man named Marius lives north of here. He'll be glad to let you stay with him until more permanent accommodations are available. Not quite. You see, I've needed someone in your position for a long time. Someone outside my chain of command. Someone not NCR. The new California Republic is in a tough position. We're facing a civil war between the powerful she-banks, the mob, and Congress is deadlocked. My country's army is tied up in bureaucratic bullshit that's staying my hand. It's getting good men killed while the hub's politicians get fatter. I'm afraid these survivalist raiders are a true and serious threat to our nation's security. Congress doesn't agree. They just want to sit on it. If even a fraction of the reports from Arizona are true, there is an army on the horizon big enough to bog us down in war for decades. I'm not just saying that the raiders are a problem because Union City is my hometown. I'm saying they might get us all killed if not dealt with. With this news that they are in bed with the Enclave, I just can't risk it. I need people like you to go above military order and stop them. There's no way I can trust Congress or my superiors with this. It has to be you. And for it, I guarantee you will be taken care of. That's a good question. One I'm going to leave up to you. Give me a day to sit on it. I've got some questions to ask and a serious situation to ascertain. I'll have your answer tomorrow. In the meantime, feel free to sit back in town. Grab a drink on me. I bet you ain't got any cash. Here's $20. Spend it smart. I'll let you know when I've reached a decision. Head on out the door and wait. What the shit is going on out there? You better get out there and help Jameson get a grip on what's happening. Staff Sergeant, open this door. I want to report on what those raiders are up to ASAP.
Where's the paper towel? Where's the paper towel?
I see you don't let anything get in your way either.
Where's the paper towel? Where's the paper towel?
I see you don't let anything get in your way either.
Ah, there you are. You've turned into quite a sound investment already. Good work. We're going to be sifting through the ashes of that fight for weeks. NCR Radio's already got wind of it and are having a field day. It sounds like we're going to have to advance our deal here. I just lost water and power in Union City in the last 30 minutes. We ain't got enough boots on the ground to go scout it out and see what happened. I have 2 missions for you, if you're willing. We've got a hotel and apartment buildings north along this road. They cost a lot, but they're fair. If you want free, you should go talk up Marius at his place. Fortress of Solitude, he calls it. He's crazy even on his good days. If you're much into science, or have a friend who is, you can have them bunk with him. He needs an assistant to keep the bots running. Right. Figured you might. I can only blackmail you for so long. So how's about we work out a settlement? I won't mention your ties to Rossman and his arrest warrants as long as I live, on the condition you take up this mission for me. I just got eyewitness reports of what you're capable of, and I want you on my side. $200 a week plus bonus upon completion of objectives. You get free range of NCR facilities and this outpost. Permit to carry arms in NCR territory and a license to kill in our behalf. How does that sound? Damn it, we're talking about the lives of the NCR citizens here. $200 could buy a house in Santa Monica. All right. 300. Talk to the robot at the gunrunner store. You'll find he's more willing to deal with an NCR contractor. All right, now that we've got all this pleasant talk out of the way, we'd better get hurrying. Union City is without power and water. We've had electricity from up north of New Reno nigh on 25 years. There's an old relay station on the dry lake routing the juice to us. Raiders must have hit it pretty hard. The scouts say they're fending off some locals. Those same locals are in control of our water supply. There's a chieftain out east. Has his tribe stationed around a water reserve from before the Great War. It's where our pipeline starts. I need you to get the power running at the relay, then hightail it over to the Savages' hidden city to fix the water. I drew up this map during the battle. Here, I'll show you where to go. It's a long, dangerous walk. Zaibula is a California savage town out in the hills. There's a canyon they're holed up in where the dunes meet the foothills. They call it the Hidden City, and it's just that. Hard as hell to find, but there is an underground water line runs here to there. The savages turned off the ancient water pump, or it just broke. You'll either have to repair it or find an alternate plan of attack. You could carry it all back on foot, but I imagine that'll make your back a little sore. I'd say you can handle it. That Vault-Tec engineering is about the same as this whole deal. There's a dank old vault out there. Really small, though. All it had was a supply of water. Wonder what in the hell they were thinking. Unless the Raiders genuinely fucked it up, it's just a matter of throwing a switch. We replaced all the electrics 20 years ago. This line doesn't feed all of LA, just part. So NCR isn't freaking out about it yet. Hell, if anything, it's buying them time to hit the crime lords. Power's not a giant concern. We've been in the dark before. But it's nice to have cool drinks and fresh food. So you'd better hurry. Well, judging by your vault pass, that's not impossible. I'd say you go check up with old Marius in his base. Just take the road up on north into the fields. It's got this weird cloaking device on it. Turns invisible until you're right on top of it. Marius is pretty crazy. Better get yourself ready. All right, you have your mission? Good luck, kid. You're gonna need it. Just make sure to keep an open mind. There are a lot of ways to solve these problems. Not all of them require you to get shot up. I like your enthusiasm. Before you run out and conquer the world, how are you planning on doing it? All right then, I'll see you on the other side. Good luck, gunslinger.
You there! You're the vault dweller that has the general up in arms. I need to speak with you. Please, have a seat. So, General Silverman has sent you on an important mission. I have an addition to that. If you're willing to listen to my proposition, I could make the venture quite profitable. If not, things could get very difficult for you. And there you're mistaken. You work for the general, who works for the military, and the military works for me. Apparently, when they had you locked down in that dank vault, they failed to teach you about real-world politics. I am a Republic senator. I own the body that governs the military. I appropriate its finances and govern its management, which for the moment includes you. Yes, I'm sure Bill has worked out the best sales pitch for his high-minded morals. You're smarter than that, aren't you? There's clearly much more at work here than a simple black and white misunderstanding with the Raiders. As you can tell, General Silverman isn't exactly in a position to have hired you. You're not part of our organization. Let me explain to you what is really going on here. I am a senator, sent to provide oversight of Silverman's command in the past. He has a tendency to, let me think of the polite term, blatantly ignore orders. Yes, that's the polite way to phrase it. The reality is he tends to shit on congressional oversight and do whatever he pleases. You can see my dilemma. No, it makes him a rogue element. His position is bought and paid for by the taxpayers. My taxpayers. I have to rein him in before he drags us into a war. I'm going to have to ask for your cooperation in this matter. It will make my job much easier. But the NCR's forces aren't going to show up. Congress has assured it. The people need this stalemate to go on just a little bit longer. You clearly don't have the same political mind as we do. There is more at work here than the simple philosophical disagreements between Raiders and NCR. My family is part of a large organization in New Reno with a long history within the NCR. We've seen it through all of its phases, including this decades-long stalemate. We're using it as leverage across a wide theater of influence, the outcome of which is the continued survival of the NCR and our current administrator. Oh, I'm not in it. I am the mob. I'm looking for a chance to salvage this situation. My family needs the Raiders of San Bernardino for various entrepreneurial ventures. They hold stock of the largest uranium and gold mines this side of Mexico, right along the path to Reno. They also provide handy labor assets. Very well. But when things get hard for you, don't regret turning down my offer. Get out.
I'll see you when you complete your first objective. People are gonna get afraid of the dark and feel thirsty.
Halt, Wastelander! Keep your hands where I can see them. What purpose do you serve in my lab? Orders. Ha! Maybe I had best just let slip this trigger. Claim you walked into a plasma beam on accident. Apologies are easy to follow in NCR orders. Rat bastard. I see how he thinks. Toss a slab of cutty at my feet and suddenly the science will match his expectations. Well, tough nookie. I'm a mechanical scientist, not a botanist. I make the machines work. I don't dabble in genes and vegetables. No amount of conjugal coitus sex goo is going to change my major. Rub your genitals on some other man. Sullivan in my work. Maybe not, but it's always on their minds, the rabble. I'm a fine fetch. The plebeians always wanted my pants. You noticed, did you? Well, it isn't me, not anymore. What they did to it can't be undone. It's a mutant strain to produce ethanol, highly toxic. Yes, exactly that. If you light one end on fire, you can throw it, like a stick of dynamite. Don't let the NCR see you, though. They'll kill you where you stand. It's private property, see, corporate interest. You're free to break into a man's house and steal all he owns. They won't care. You stroke their corn and they'll cut off your hands. GMO, that's ramen shit! Everything is a genetically modified organism. No, what this really is a stupidly modified organism. They flip a few cytosine switches and call it progress. Idiots! The problem is enumerative. Today, the explosive corn is inert unless provoked. Tomorrow it evolves hands and legs and breathes fire. That's progress. The entire valley. Boom! What you want is a selectively modified organism. One where a man of science sits down to the problem and thinks it through. What those NCR monkeys did, that's witchcraft, not science. You toy with nature with a blind hand and she'll spawn horrors to devour you. I appreciate a woman that can admit when they are wrong. All right, lackey, you can come in. And talk to me if you need anything specific. Just don't touch any of my lab equipment. The protectrons and the cross. So, you've come to appreciate the fine art of science, a noble pursuit. My name is Marius, your local techno-wizard, as they call me. What is your name, Vault Dweller? Wizard. We wizards know a great many things. Let's leave it at that. So, what is it that you need from me? That's a tall order. I once tried baking the corn polymers into a plasticine brick. I plan to build photovoltaic cells from it. But unfortunately, the corn fought back, blew up my house, and now I live in this bunker. Why do you need power? Isn't the relay still up? And not dead, just diminished. All their ancient technology uses nuclear batteries. They'll last forever. Radioactive, though. Haven't you ever wondered how those old radios and lights are still working after 180 years? Magic. Well, I had built a fusion catalyst extruder that I was going to use to make unlimited microfusion cells. But needs are needs. I guess we could rig up the machine to restore power to the city until the main array is retaken. Ha! Never been past the Burdu Hills towards I-10, have you? Oh, to be young and ignorant again. Los Angeles is a huge city, the central hub of NCR power. Along the coast and in the boneyards, it's an industrial paradise, a true bastion of civilization. With I-10 and everything heading east out of the city, we refer to as the Dune Sea. We're talking sandbergs 100 feet high and winds that strip the flesh from your bones. If you need a history lesson, before the Great War, that desert was already a barren waste with high wind. The bombs scorched the land, it got worse. The topsoil was thrown up into the air, the fields burned, the plant life exterminated. With nothing to hold it down, the dunes just got bigger. Now, have you ever tried to rig power cables and pave roads in a forever shifting ocean of sand? No, we route power down from the hub. Well, I'd built a microfusion breeder to create unlimited catalyst of old parts. It's right over there. Take a look if you like. It's nearly complete. I just need a recharge rifle's MF breeder coupling. You could buy it from Molly Stormcrow in town. But if we're planning on restoring power to Union City, that's a whole new spell that needs casting. We can only pick one. Which is it? That's the spirit. You'll need to head into town and buy a recharge rifle from Molly Stormcrow with a length of cable. Here, take this cash and we'll set it up. Hopefully, she'll have everything we need.
Where's the paper towel?
Hello, Wait, is that a bomb collar? Ah, the good doctor sent you. Indeed, I can help. One moment. All done. Now the collars are still active, so I'll need to take them someplace safe. Oh, that's, kinda specific. I'm not sure about that. I'll have to dive through my inventory in the back. Have a look. Take care.
Where's the paper towel?
Yes, what is it? Oh, yes, we're not supposed to talk about the Brotherhood within earshot of the NCR. The NCR has a tax on technology ownership. They jack it up every year and incentivize sale to the government. I'm not one to bitch about politics, but if you ask me, it's a scam. They buy our guns, our drugs, our land. Then they tax those that don't sell out to death. They call it a sweet deal. The locals.
Where's the paper towel?
Your blood will soak the earth.
Don't expect me to carry your junk.
Greetings, traveler. May the forgotten gods look kindly on your path.
You there! On what business do you invade our land? You speak with a sound mind. This is good news. The Taken Ones have run over our lands and hold us hostage here. Silverman of New California sent you? We wondered when he would get our message. Come, this path will take you to the chieftain.
Where's the paper towel?
Welcome to Ziabula, city of the forgotten gods, home of the free California tribe. Come, sit. It is the mind virus, an infection that robs the living of their soul and replaces it with that of a demon. The Demon King sends it to fester in our young. He seeks to destroy our kind so that he may reign free over the lands he wishes to possess. We hold our lines at the canyon. We send hunters to kill the lost ones before they return to do us harm. We are searching for a champion, a hero of our own kin to rise, to slay the Demon King and his army of horrors. But we fear they may not come. We have turned off the water from our tribe's fountain in hopes that the virus will not spread, and to get the attention of the Silver Man. As you wish. You may state your business here in Ziabula. This is possible, you see, but the magic is not of our tribe. The water's ghost has died and must be awakened. He no longer hears our cries at his altar, and the waters no longer flow. Those that drink are infected by the mind virus. We have water here that can be spared and carried on foot to your Silver Man. Or, if you have the thunder in your hands, restore the ghost of the waters. Indeed, the gods of lightning once lived in the veins of the down below. The ghost of the Rossman lives there in the walls. Yes, his ghost has given us the water for many years, and teaches our young the ways of the old gods. The altar of the ghost is not far from here, around a bend from the canyon along the south wall of the arroyo. Go now and see the ghost for yourself. Use the magic of thunder to restore the waters to us, and we will allow them to flow to your Silver Man city. Yes, it is possible, though not likely. You would have to be some kind of a Superman. Or maybe you would have better luck pushing it back to your Silver Man city. Recruit some friends to there.
Come, this path will take you to...
Where's the paper towel?
Yes, what is it? Tricky business. I'll take a wild guess. There is more to this story. Virus, you say? No doubt the forced evolutionary virus modified by the hacks in the NCR labs. Sounds familiar. Years ago, the Prospectors unleashed FEV-2098 Beta, Strain 6, into the hills, trying to kill the Wasteland Scouts and their allies. Allies meaning the natives. It got a foothold in the mountains and wiped out hundreds of tribal men, women, and children. Nasty piece of work. Strain 6 raged uncontrolled, but while 18 scientists stopped it, it killed one of their own, Dr. Kyoto, who sacrificed herself for the cure. Old Rossman set up a purifier near Ziabula to control the plague, but it sounds like it's broke. Did you find the vault? I went looking for it once, never found it. So, an adventure, is it? Endless miles of wasteland crossed for a good cause? An old wizard can get behind that. Wait here. I have a tool specifically for this task. Not bad, is it? My own invention, of course. Wizard of Steel, they used to call me. Shall we embark? A remnant of my Brotherhood days. You can read more on my terminal. No, I have work to do of vital import in my lab. I will quest with you just this once, for the nostalgia. I don't mind helping you carve a swath through your enemies when the time comes, but for now, you're on your own. Of course, just don't lead me into one of those raider camps or what have you. I have ethical standards to maintain.
Where's the paper towel? Where's the paper towel?
Woo, man, genie is out of the bottle. Hot damn, this is a relief. Freedom! Whoa, hang on a minute. How long was I in there? Data check. 3 days? That can't be right. I was, oh, hold on. We have guests. Gotta get my mojo together. Greetings, warrior of the California tribe. I am the great techno wizard, Dr. Rossman. Ask me your questions so that I may use science to reveal the wonders of the universe to you. Behold, the power of science will... Wait, you're not a tribesman. Who the hell are you? Yes, I am he. Well, his disembodied personality and magic blue smoke anyway. Now I'll ask... 24601. Well, hot damn. This is a Vault 18 Pip-Boy. One of my old one if I ain't mistaken. Huh. Well, all right. I'll trust you. What is it that you need, kid? Well, from what I was able to find out in Vault 18, the Enclave were in control of the Vault Tech program. There were a few dozen vaults built to work as intended, and hundreds meant to test people under varying bizarre experiments. Vault 69 was built to contain 990 women and just one man. Vault 68, the opposite. Vault 10 was stocked with nothing but super fattening hyperfood, and Vault 42 only had lights under 40 watts. As you can imagine, there were countless thousands of people in every vault, each just as weird as the last. But why? Honestly, I can't tell you. My only theory is that some were designed to test long-term space travel. Maybe the Enclave planned to destroy the Earth and use the Gek to build a new one on Mars. But others, I think it was just the product of a twisted mind. Even Vault 18 wasn't free, but we were designed as a control vault, on the surface, until you see all the hundreds of cables spread all over. The real experiment was to test the reaction of a control vault that discovered all the others were psychotic experiments. They wanted to see how we'd react to the knowledge that so many others were part of a sick game, and if we would push to self-destruct. But we aborted that early on. I guess it doesn't matter now. Besides you and me, no one will ever know. Oh, well, this is part of an old Wasteland Scout adventure. Something I, the great Dr. Kevin Rossman, cooked up to help the local tribes. None of them understood technology, you see. They needed a water source for their tribe. Just so happened, the emitter was still here. Some guy in the wasteland named Bragg showed us this vault on the map, so we gave him a place to live back home for the services. Then we decided to help out the tribe. I tell the tribesmen something in a language they understand, and fix their clean water supply, if I can. Say, you know anything about this water situation? Bragg never did tell us how he knew about this place. He claimed he was from Idaho. Oh, I don't know if anyone in Vault 18 ever told you this, but the vaults, well, they were never meant to save anybody. They ran experiments on the people inside, torture more like, some kind of sick entertainment. This one here was built for 3 men. One locked in an isolation chamber with infinite food and water, the other 2 in a control room. The 2 men in the booth were locked in, watching one man with everything to survive, but they had nothing but their keyboards. They could torture the man in here by using this hologram. If he went for food or water, they'd attack him, but they would slowly starve to death, no matter what they did. The joke here is, they were as much a part of the experiment as he was. Eventually, they died together, and the man was left insane until dying alone of old age. Fast forward a few decades, and here we are. Water still flows, and the emitter still works. Now that's a good thing for the locals. A good end to a bad tale. Haha, yeah, not a positive message, I know. But somebody has to tell the story of what happened here. While he was waiting to die, the old man painted pictures on the walls in blood, urine, and shit. Of course, he was crazy. But that's art for you. Years of it. We buried his bones in the desert. Seems like a fitting end to his tale, letting his spirit rest outside. Now the locals worship him like some kind of god, saying his works will lead them to salvation. And I teach them about science. So it works out okay. All right, that sounds good. And hey, tell the tribes they can come and pay me a visit anytime. Playing science guy is about my only occupation. So it's nice to teach the locals about things they've never dreamed of. Stars being far away, the cells in your hands more numerous than grains of sand on a beach. Can you imagine learning that for the first time? Being that I'm dead, it's good to know that the light of knowledge can still shine on the world, even down here in the dark. Good luck to you, kid.
Where's the paper towel?
Come on!
Well, looks like everything's in order. I was half expecting you to be at this for weeks, if not wind up dead. Glad I was wrong. With water and power sorted out, even temporarily, we can focus on bigger concerns. That stated, there's another mission underway. Captain Jameson is leading a squad of troopers to secure Fort Dagger Point. If you're interested, it's a high-risk mission and they need another set of hands. Payout is $500 on completion. How's it sound? Catch is that it's high risk. The survivalists are likely already on their way and have raiders stationed in the ruins. Old Fort Dagger Point looks like a hell of a hard place to fight. The terrain calls for a person of your finesse. Outside-the-box combat, so to speak. Well, we don't know much about it, honestly. It's a blind spot in the NCR intelligence. We know that it used to be a military compound. That's about it. We've combed over our pre-war military records, and all documents related to Fort Dagger Point are shipping manifests. One way in, those gates. It's all marked classified. But we do know it has a vast store of old weapons technologies. If we can break Fort Dagger Point open, we can win this thing with the raiders. All we have to do is hold on to it. Right through the front door. We recently acquired an ancient passkey that unlocks the great gates. Talk to Senator DeVille in his office. He has the key safely tucked away here in town. We have plans for that eventuality. You'll be going in first, taking out any and all Raider resistance as you go. After you're at the main gate, we're calling in an NCR Vertibird squad to park in the main area. It's old Enclave gear from the war, but it'll do. The Vertibird support and additional troop numbers will bolster your spearhead and take the fort. Raiders may counterattack, but we'll be ready. Shopping spree! We're sending a herd of Brahmin along so you can go down the shelves with 2 arms and gather all the gear you can fit on a cow. Reinforce our position here at Union City with the acquired loot, and we'll be the first threat to the Raiders. That'll tip the balance. When NCR forces arrive later this week, we'll be able to launch a full-scale operation to prospect Dagger Point. Till then, this is our big hit. Good to hear. Talk to Senator DeVille, then meet Captain Jameson in the main square. He's leading the caravan across the waste. Oh, right. By the way, this is the money that we owe you for this mission. Up front. We don't know what you're up against, so stock up. Good luck.
So, Silverman sent you to ask me for something. What is it? Ah, yes, her. Another one of the General's grand schemes that cost the NCR $250,000. Anaya Ran is her name. I'd hardly call her a mercenary. She's barely even a bounty hunter. No one knows who she works for. But she did find the key to Fort Dagger Point. Several dozen special agents died in that process. Watch your back. I was told that she won't be bought. I don't trust people who can't be bought. You never know where their loyalties lie. But Anai wanted information. Something about a pre-war military organization called Project Brazil or something. It probably doesn't even exist. Tell her that Project America went up in smoke. Project Brazil is active. Project China, Denmark, and France are 1,000 miles away. Whatever that means. If that fails, I'll give her this check for $1,200. It might be. Maybe. It was probably wiped off the face of the earth in the Great War. It's just a myth now. Get a nice, damned expensive key and follow Captain Jameson to Fort Dagger Point. Report to me what you find. Yes. Quite. Yes, you do. Carry on then.
What the hell is going on here? Put your hands up.
Okay, whatever you say, Cobbled Man.
Oh, you're that mutant bounty hunter. Your license is in the HQ.
Then why are you holding me up? You know why I'm here. You know who that body was.
There's a rule against carrying ordnance in this camp, let alone blowing up Main Street. There are channels for this kind of thing.
What about this kid? They're packing a small arsenal.
What? Vault Kid? Check our guests here for any more surprises. I am so done with this place.
Good job killing that jackass.
Good job killing that
He's been a thorn in our
knock
side
prick.
for years.
He's been a thorn in our side for years.
Well, you're the special agent everyone is talking about. You look a little colorful for a standard NCR merc. Look, I'm sure we could stand here all day and get a nice tan, but I have a bounty to report in. Fine. My name is Anai Oran, bounty hunter. I'll take a wild guess that you want more than just a chat about where I come from and what my mission was. If you really need to know, then buy me a drink first. I'll be waiting in the cantina until the smoke blows over.
I see you don't let anything get in your way either.
From the sound of things, the wasteland's starting to eat up. Smells like business to me. Business. You mean Dagger Point? That's a tall order for such a tiny government goon. I'll sell you a piece of advice for free. Keep out of that place. Doors open to let you in, but they'll never let you back out. Those old horror stories pull a lot of weight around here. We wasters, we're a superstitious lot. You want us to risk all, you'd better back it up. You don't think so, do you? Here's some news for you. The fort has been opened before. The deal is, whatever's gone in hasn't come back out. Yeah, there's some old robots that chase green prospectors way outside. But when the veterans steer clear, well, you can imagine there's something serious going on down below. And whatever's gone in, it's still down there. Trapped. Waiting. Whoa, alright. It's pretty clear you have your balls set on the suicide mission. You need extra muscle? That's fine. But we're businessmen. We gotta get our take out of this deal, or there's no reason to leave the bar. Well, you're going to Shanghai us into this. Might as well toss an old dog his bone. We'll take that deal. But we get first pick of the good stuff. Something to make a profit on what might be a shitty deal on our side. Let's go.